Hi everyone and welcome to Chic Chats. I am Jeanette Ipapo-Tuason, your co-founder for Tuason Racing and author of Chic Driven. With me is
Issa Litton. I'm the CEO and head trainer of One Lit Corp and freelance MC. Hi, Jeanette. We're here to give you
Hi.
hashtag your best life in bullet points. Chats. Jeanette, what are we chatting about today?
Well, COVID is here to stay. We initially thought it's just going to be a 3-month thing, but pero hindi. There is a forever with COVID. So now we're going to talk about how we're going to move on in terms of sanitation.
Oh, yes. You know what? It was really a very disappointing realization that talagang umabot sa COVID days para lang malabas ang importance ng paghugas ng kamay. I mean, come on, everybody. I would have thought that was something we were all taught since we were kids. Wash your hands before you eat. Wash your hands after you use the bathroom. All those things. It's really boiling down to washing your hands. The most basic of sanitation or hygiene. But apparently not everybody does it. So that's the first.
Of course.
Washing your hands, right? Second, this I thought again was automatic because I was raised this way. A simple matter of covering your nose when you're sneezing, when you sneeze, right? But of course, we grew up with cover your nose with a tissue or your hand or a hanky. But now the advice is your elbow. You have to hide it like this, right? Because again, you can contaminate your hands. But the action of apparently it's not as basic as it is. A lot of people don't cover their noses when they sneeze or even when they cough. So those are the things that can I just share really, come on. This is maybe the silver lining of this COVID pandemic. We are more conscious and mindful now of these two basic sanitation or hygienic procedures, which is washing your hands and covering your mouth or nose if you do cough or sneeze. But you know what? Let's get technical about it. Here with us to give tips, professional tips on sanitation and disinfection we have the chemist and CEO of Qualibet Testing Services, Miss Pinky Tobiano. Hi, Pinky. Come on in. Welcome to
Hi,
Chic Chat.
Pinky.
Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Issa. Good afternoon to you both. And wow, what a way to meet and via an online platform.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
How are you, Pinky?
I'm great. I'm still here at the farm in San Benito. So I'm also doing some sanitation lectures here for the staff.
Oh, that's good. Okay, if we can steal you for a bit, how about we learn a little bit of sanitation from you? But first, a little background. Jeanette and I are moms. We're both businesswomen, entrepreneurs. You are as well, right?
Yes. I'm also a mom, an entrepreneur. And I've been busy lately doing lectures and seminars about sanitation for moms, for working women. How can you get protected, especially in this time of COVID? Like there's a lot of different ways to sanitize your homes, your hospital, even your own car. So at least now I can share with you the different type of sanitation and what will work best for you. So I guess this is what we can talk about today.
Definitely. Okay, let's get straight to it. Take it away, Pinky.
I'd like to share with you about the different types of disinfection that can be so effective against a deadly coronavirus. So before we start, I'd like to show and share with you the types of disinfectant can kill coronavirus according to the World Health Organization. The first is glutaraldehyde. Second are the phenolics. Third are the quaternary ammonium compounds. Fourth is 70% ethyl alcohol. Number 5 are the chlorine and chloride compounds. 6 is hydrogen peroxide. 7 are your OPAs. 8 are your peracic acetic acid and hydrogen peroxide. So these are the only components that can kill coronavirus. So if other people would say that we have disinfectants that can kill, be very certain that these are the only compounds that can kill coronavirus. So next slide, please. So now I'd like to share more. How can this be used? The most common among all the disinfectant is liquid disinfection, which you can buy in your grocery, which you can buy in drugstore. So what is a liquid disinfectant? It is a liquid chemical you put in water, which is intended to kill all bacteria and viruses. Now, the question is the effectivity. So the effectivity of a liquid disinfectant is for foot bath, it's good up to 12 to 24 hours. After that, you have to replace your foot bath. Next, for surfaces, like when you go to offices and your homes, you keep on mopping the surface. You also try to wipe your toilets, your CR. That is only effective up to 24 hours. So you have to liquid disinfect your offices or any surface for every day. So its effectivity is only good for 24 hours. Now we shall go to the next type of disinfection, which is smoke disinfection. What is nice for smoke disinfection, it can reach the hardest to reach corners and cracks or even the aircon filters. It is effective, and this can kill bacteria and it can kill coronavirus effectively for 7 to 14 days. How come it does? Because once you smoke, the smoke is suspended in the air, meaning to say, in case somebody has coronavirus, asymptomatic, that enters the room, the chances that you will get infected is 85% reduced. So in case there's someone with COVID enters the room, you won't get infected in a very serious way because it works in the air. It sanitizes everyone. And this is one of the most ideal only for enclosed spaces. The third type of disinfection I will show you is called misting. Now, I'd like to tell everyone misting is not ideal to be on human because it can be carcinogenic, but it also depends on the dilution. Now, misting is heavy, so it cannot kill all coronaviruses airborne. Unlike smoking, misting is effective on the surfaces and it is only effective for 5 minutes. So meaning to say, you keep on misting the person or the place. Misting is not for human. You have to mist surfaces. So that is misting. And if you want your mist to kill coronavirus, it should have the components listed by the World Health Organization. Water used in misting cannot kill coronaviruses. So another form of sanitation for everyone is air purifiers. An air purifier is a device which remove contaminants from the air to improve the air quality. But I'd just like to share that air purifiers does not kill virus and bacteria. It just cleanses the air. Once it cleanses the air, because air purifier does not have the chemicals to kill corona, the mode of action of the air purifier, it sucks it up to the purifying machine, and you need to replace the filters very often depending on the manufacturer. So this is one thing that I'd like to share with everyone. But air purifier is very good to clean the air for smells and possible pollutants. So lastly, I think we have one more. It's the UV light. So UV light is a ultraviolet light in a form of radiation, and it works very well for coronaviruses. It kills all type of virus and also fungi and spores. Now, in case you have a room with a coronavirus, once you turn on the UV light, depending on the direction of the light, it can kill the coronavirus. But the effectivity of the UV light is only effective until someone goes back to the room again. So these are the different types of disinfection or sanitation, which is effective for your day-to-day lives in your homes to be safe. So next slide. So my own recommendation is daily liquid disinfection in combination with regular airborne disinfection using a smoke. You can also use your UV light to stay safe and have a COVID-free environment. And of course, you need to always wash your hands and wear your mask. So I guess these are the common types of disinfection we practice in the office and in the home. So I hope I was able to give clarity and answer some questions for the moms and entrepreneurs about the different type of disinfection.
Okay. Wow. Thank you very, very much again, Pinky. Wow. I love how informative that very quick presentation of yours was. I love how you broke down the different types of how you can disinfect from liquid all the way to misting. But here's the thing. I love the details on the how long each particular disinfectant lasts, how often you should replenish, because a lot of people, they buy it, but they don't know how to use it right. In fact, nasasayangan pa nga ako na every 3 hours, replenish sila ng replenish. Diba? Like the foot bath. But apparently, it's good for 12 hours. Right? O, sayang naman yung pera nyo, guys. Or, the other side of the spectrum is that you're not using it enough. You're probably saying, once a week, that's good enough. No, it has to be every 24 hours. Diba? So, again, thank you for making that very, very specific, Pinky. And more often than not, what is the one warning you really want to give out to everyone watching today? I think it's that a lot of these disinfectants actually should not be with human skin contact, right? I think that's one way we can really share with all of our viewers right now. What should you not be in contact with?
I think what is safe for contact is 70% ethyl alcohol. And one thing people have to be very cautious about is the ingredients of the disinfectant they buy. As a word of advice, personally, as a chemist, I would suggest they use liquid disinfectant together with UV, as you can see later, UV. And this is a liquid disinfectant that is out in the market. It has glutaraldehyde and a quaternary ammonium compound, which is tested by the World Health Organization. These are the ingredients that can kill coronavirus. And these are FDA approved. So you have to make sure. There's a lot of disinfectants there in the market, but always buy something that's FDA certified. And next,
do you dilute these with water or use essence?
Yes, you have to dilute. You just use only a small cup, the cap, and in a pail of water. So it's so easy.
Just that much?
Yeah, just a pail, just a cup. You dilute it in a pail of water, and that will last you a whole day. And you can use it in your foot bath, in your cars, in any surfaces. So any surface that's really galing. And this one has essential oils, French Provence essential oils. So because essential oils were studied to also have a disinfectant and sanitizing properties, like what you buy, diba, essential oils. So this is what makes this very special. You can buy this in Rustan's, Lazada, and Shopee. Soon they'll find it in all landers. So it's one of the And next, I think one of the innovative product, which is the only product you'll find now, is what I call Sanivir Smoke. But before that, Sanivir Smoke, because once you smoke, this is a product I truly, really recommend as a chemist. Once you turn on Sanivir Smoke, the smoke is suspended in the air for 7 to 14 days. It can go to the aircon filter because liquid disinfectant, even UV, have a challenge. You cannot go inside the aircon filter. And also, this one, when you smoke, it goes inside the PC, your locks. Diba? When you charge your cell phone, the electric sockets. So it goes inside. Always remember, COVID stays on surfaces more like COVID stays on paper for more than 3 days. It stays on wood for 3 days. So you really need to make sure. Sanivir Smoke is one of the leading products in Europe. It's used in homes, in cars, and hotels. And it's very safe. It's approved by the FDA and also the Europe and the EU. So that's Sanivir Smoke. So I guess these are the products that you can use to prevent your home against a deadly coronavirus. It's available also in
it's also available in Lazada, Rustan's, and probably Landers. You're saying coming soon in Landers?
Yeah, Landers, it's launching next week. They're having all their stores do it. And this is a very innovative product. I don't think you can find a smoke product in the market.
Okay, here's the thing. Again, we were talking about what is dangerous upon human contact, like human skin. What can you not touch among these products that you just shared with us? The only thing you said is safe is the 70% alcohol.
All disinfectant, Issa, is not ideal to be in a human
Touch.
contact.
Yeah, like
All except for
surf.
alcohol. So that's why for surface liquid disinfectant, you dilute that. Now
Okay.
the misting is not ideal for human, like because according to the World Health Organization and DOH, they strongly discourage misting because prolonged use can be carcinogenic, meaning
Oh,
it's bad, prolonged use. So,
okay.
and also it defeats the purpose. Once you mist, misting is only effective for 30 seconds. It won't kill the coronavirus, diba? But you can mist surfaces because it can also penetrate deep part. You can find a lot of misting, diba? In a lot of
Yeah, because
offices
when
as
you
well.
enter, actually, when you enter some establishments, and even some people probably put it out by the door, they're like, oh, just go through it. Diba? There's this shoo, 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 parang shower, mist, ganon. And some even say, yeah, it's so safe, or something. But
But I
is it?
think no, it depends also on the chemicals they use. But
Okay.
only ethyl alcohol is really safe because the CDC or the World Health, as earlier I discussed, only gave out the chemicals that can kill coronavirus. If you use hydrogen peroxide or those base, prolonged use can be harmful. These
Ooh.
are evidence-based according to the World Health Organization. In fact, the DOH gave out a directives. They don't recommend misting on
At all.
human.
Yeah,
On
because upon
human.
entry, in some establishments and in some homes, they put it already. I've seen some on Instagram, right? So it's apparently not that recommended. Anyway, again, check with your chemist. Learn from our lessons today. Check with the World Health Organization recommendations. And at last but not least, again, err on the side of caution. Only ethyl alcohol, 70%, is the safest to touch your skin or even to
Yes.
inhale or to walk through, right? That's it.
Yes.
Everyone's like, it's nothing. I'll just walk through it, right? So again, that's really great. We're going to hear more from Pinky in a bit. But in the meantime, thank you very much, Pinky, for that quick presentation. We're going to have a group chat at the end of this episode. But for now, let's bring back Jeanette because we do have another guest who will be sharing with us some sanitation tips. So joining us today, thanks again, Pinky. Hi, Jeanette. Welcome back. Joining us today, besides Pinky Tobiano, is the EVP and CSR head of Cherry Mobile and founder of Shop Bliss PH. We have Venus Moo. Hi, Venus.
Hi, Venus. Hi, Venus.
Hi.
Thanks
for joining Chic Chats. Yeah.
So for Venus, they started with Cherry Mobile, so with phones. And then during the pandemic, we saw a shift in their business. From phones, it became this sanitizing products, the UV, which I also buy, by the way. So that's why I wanted her to have a discussion with us. So I guess, Venus, what we wanted to understand is what do we need to look for when we're going to buy products like this?
And actually, let us understand also the technology behind it, if you can, Venus. I mean, iba kasi iniisip, baka flashlight lang yan, di ba? LED light lang yan. Or something, bili na lang ng sarili tayong bumbilya.
Yes. So what are we looking for? So let's say for air purifiers and others, of course, we have to check on the stage of filter because that's very important. And then also you have to look for a reputable company and that has a service center.
That's right, because you don't know, baka sumabog yun bigla. Chuchug, di ba? You buy something cheap and then it explodes.
Of course,
right?
the warranty and after-sales service is also important nowadays.
What's in UV light, Venus? What do they say about UV light that kills bacteria, viruses? How effective is it?
It's very, very effective, actually. I have here a sample here. This is our new latest model product, which is a smart UVC disinfecting desk lamp. So it's a two-way control. We have a manual and a via smartphone. So you can actually download it via iOS and Android on your phone. and it has a 36 watts powerful UVC lamp. So it kills 99.9% germs, bacteria, viruses, fungi, and protozoans.
I think my
So this, yeah.
question, sorry, Venus, will be, is it safe for, because I know sometimes I have a UV thing that you have to actually leave the room when it's on. So is that
Yes.
something that we can use with people on, or we have to also, we have to
Okay.
be out of the room?
So for the UVC, the usage tip there is that there shouldn't be any pet or human at all inside the room. So it's harmful because it's of the concentrated smell. Let's say if you have UV and ozone together, it might triggers asthma to the person. So that's it. But
Okay.
that's the reason why we came up with this product, because you can actually leave it alone. Like, let's say if you're going to the office, you can use it and then turn it on while you're away, while you're in the car, because it's a smart base already, a smart base app.
How long is it supposed to stay on?
It's 30 minutes.
At least.
So, yes, 30 minutes. And it has a, just in case, let's say you forgot that you turned it on. So when you get inside the room, it has a motion sensor. So it will automatically stop.
Okay. And I think what I like about that one is that, again, if Pinky pointed out some liquid disinfectants, with this one, it doesn't corrode surfaces. Because with liquids,
Yes.
there's this corrosive factor. Here, it's light, right?
Yes.
So,
So
okay.
this one, it has well, our for UV is a 360-degree room protection.
So how often do you have to use that? Is that something that you have to use every day?
Well, I think for the home, since, well, for us, for our home, we don't use it every day because it's just the kids and I, or us parents. But for the office, we do it all the time.
Because there's a lot more people
Yes.
coming in and
So
out.
you don't really know who's coming in and out. I mean, aside from your people, but you don't know where they're going.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Or where they came from.
Yes.
But nothing's lost. I mean, you can
Yes.
use it every day if you
When
decide.
you feel like doing it, yes.
What about plants, Venus?
Okay, so the plants, it's not allowed since it's a living object. So it's best na the plants, pets are not inside the room.
Okay, so no living things, plants,
Yes.
pets, and especially your kids.
Yes.
Yeah,
Especially your
don't leave your kids there.
That's for the UV, yes. But since
Yeah.
we're moving, our product has a motion sensor, so it will automatically stop.
Ooh, if it senses
Yeah.
movement. That's a cool
Yes.
feature. What about
Yes.
electricity though? Like, does it consume a lot of electricity like an aircon? No.
It shouldn't be because it's just like 36 watts.
Okay, so it's like a lamp.
Okay.
It's basically like a lamp.
Okay.
It is a
So the other products that you have that I'm actually quite interested in also is this one. I actually have something like this also. What's the science behind this, Venus?
This cherry ion improves blood circulation. It gives you 3 feet zone cleaner and healthier air around your personal breathing space. And it emits 50 million healthy negative ions. So it destroys pollutants, eliminates smokes and dust.
Nice. So it just really makes sure that the air around you is clean.
It's like you have those bubble thingies, right?
Yeah.
So
This is for clean air. Clean air. Yeah.
Okay.
Ionized. So that's what you actually charge and plug in. So negative
It's
ions.
good for like 12 hours of usage.
Oh, that's perfect if you're actually just venturing out. Or you can actually use that even in your homes. You don't have to be outside to be able to use it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So the next thing that we have is this, the ionizer, air purifier, and humidifier. Wow, it's an all-in-one. So this one, the ionizer, the purifier, and humidifier. You know, in the first products that I got in terms of air cleaners, we never had the humidifier function, which I actually have a separate machine for. So can you tell us how this product works, naman, Venus?
Okay,
All
so
in
for the
one.
ionizer with air purifier and humidifier, it's a 3-in-1 device that allows you to, for the ionizer, it releases healthy negative ions, and for the air purifier, it cleanses the air and humidifier, it adds moisture to the air. So for this kind of device, it emits 170 to 200 million ions. So it also
Oh.
have a four-stage purification, and for the kids who always wants to touch the device, so we have a child lock for this.
Oh, okay. But it have a UV light as well?
We don't have. So
Okay.
it's just the additional is a humidifier and a
Humidifier.
air purifier. Yeah.
Okay.
So the filter for this one is good because it is the filter is like N95. So that's why the filtration rate is at 99.98%.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a very good rate.
So,
yeah. So actually,
And-
it's so nice for this one because even if you go out of your room or you go anywhere else, you can bring it with you, and you can have a very good, or it improves quality of sleep.
oh, that's cool.
So again,
So
you're
what-
really being conscious about the quality of air that you're
Yes.
breathing, that you're exposing or cleaning up in your house. Because after all, you can't see air,
Yes,
diba? Unlike
yes,
dust
that's
na,
true.
ay, alikabok. Pero
Yeah.
pag air,
So what made you think of going into this cleanliness business from the
Yeah.
cell phone to the
Actually,
UV
of
and
course,
essential homes?
well, the start of the pandemic, like in China, um, you cannot help yourself think what if it comes now here in the Philippines. So at that time, we're thinking how to like as a parent, as a child, because you have parents, and of course for your kids, as for your family, you're thinking how to protect them, ourselves as well. So we thought of things, and of course with innovation, we added some more features, and at the same time we wanted to like everyone. It's like an everyone must have for their homes. So there.
I
nice.
think,
Wonderful effort there, Venus, definitely.
yeah.
And of course, for sharing it to us here in the Philippines.
So Venus, tell us, where can we find your products?
Okay, you can find it our e-com site, which is called shoplistph.com.
All right. So it's you just go online and buy it there.
Yes.
Okay.
Jeanette, let's bring back Pinky. Let's have a nice
Yes.
forum panel discussion now. So two wonderful presentations, both from Venus, all on UV products, UV light, even negative ions. And of course, Pinky for the range of disinfectants, be it from liquid all the way to misting. So ladies, let me be very, very black and white here. If you're only to choose one, only
Yeah.
one, what would it be to recommend that every home should have? I mean, you gave us a wonderful showcase of everything, but if you were to choose only one, what would it be? Let's
Okay.
start with Pinky.
Okay, Issa, as a chemist, you cannot choose only one. That's being irresponsible because you are addressing corona is two-pronged virus. It's surface and airborne, and only smoke can address airborne virus that is long. UV can kill airborne, but only a short time. UV is normally used in homes or operating rooms, but
Mm-mm.
kaya when you go to an operating room, diba, it's sterile. But once someone enters the room, the
No
virus
more.
is there again. So for me, I will make a combination of all. Like what Pino said, having an air purifier will be good. An air purifier cleans the air. So it cleans the air and helps you become healthier. But a liquid disinfectant which you use is most practical and economical for every home. So like, di ba? You mop it in your floor, you put it in
Yeah.
your doorknobs. Together, when you use that, you also use it. For me, I would always recommend a smoke disinfectant to address the airborne virus. Airborne virus is the deadliest of all. The World Health Organization just released 60% of the world's coronavirus is airborne, meaning it's transmitted in the car, airborne, or in the closed enclosed aircon room. So I don't think, Isa, it's a very responsible answer as a chemist. I would just stick to one. It's a
Okay.
combination of all.
Okay. Liquid, especially airborne, definitely. Thank you
No,
for that.
no, liquid is not for airborne. Liquid is for surface.
Surfaces.
Smoke is for airborne. That I have to clear. The air purifier that Venus had, it's good to help purify the air.
Okay. So Venus, what about you? If you were to pick one out of your products,
Okay,
looks like
assuming
Pinky
I
is waiting
have
for your humidifier.
okay, assuming I have all those protective goggles, mask, I might go for the cherry ion. So so wherever I go, because I go around, so it helps me, protects me from the it purifies the air around me. So I think I would go for that.
Okay. Thank you, Jeanette.
Yes. Me, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it all.
Yes, I think that's the
I'm a
most
doomsday
wise.
prepper. I
Yes.
think at the end of the day, what's important for us, especially us, we're the homemakers, right? So we take care of our homes and our businesses. Is at this time it's okay to be OC or to be overreactive.
A
Because
germaphobe.
yeah, to be a germaphobe. Because at the end of the day, if you get sick, it's gonna be more costly, it's gonna be more hassle than just taking a little bit of maybe 4 or 5 seconds more in terms of cleaning everything around you. So that I think for me, it's really still gonna be a combination. I actually have all of
Yes.
it. I'm such a I'm such a germaphobe.
Germ- Yeah. I think also, Isa, this time, COVID is not a joke. It took the world, the business, and homes like nobody has ever prepared. So, as entrepreneurs and moms in our homes, it's good to sanitize in all ways. It depends on what type of corona you want to address. Either it's airborne or the surface. That's the only two types of corona you need to deal with every single day of our lives.
Okay.
Well said. Thank you. So if you were to wrap it up in bullet points, because after all, this what it's from your wonderful presentations, very, very detailed. What reminders, even down to 2 or 3, the best reminders you can give our audience, everyone watching Chic Chats right now, what to keep in mind when it comes to disinfecting and sanitizing? I mean,
So
it's all for all of our safety. So let's start with Venus, and then let's end with Pinky. So Venus, top 3 tips to make sure you will always be sanitized and guaranteed disinfected.
So for me, I think you should use all the devices for your home, for your personal. Um, you have also for the cars. Everywhere you go, we have to protect ourselves.
Okay, cool. Quick, short and quick, but very much to the point from Venus. What about Pinky?
All right. How to protect your home against and yourself against the COVID. First, you always have to wash your hands. Make it a practice to wash your hands, sanitize, use 70% ethyl alcohol. Second tip, always wear your mask. Remember, COVID is always in two types, two prongs, airborne and surface. Lastly, try to use a surface disinfectant, and to attack the airborne, use a smoke disinfectant. It's best to always be safe at all times because this COVID is not a joke. It took a lot of lives, but we can prevent it by washing our hands, using a face mask, and practice good sanitation techniques in our home and offices.
all
Thank
right,
you. So
Pinky.
with
Thank you
that,
so
thank you very,
much.
very
Thank
much,
you.
Pinky, Tobiano, and thank you very, very much to Venus New. We really appreciate you joining Chic Chats today.
But we also have something good in store for our audience. We are giving away the UV lamp that Venus showed us
Wow!
this
I like one too,
afternoon.
Venus
So,
sent one too.
okay.
We like
all
that.
you guys all you guys have to do is put your answer to this question on the comments below. Give us what is the most memorable tip that you got from this episode?
Oh, there's
What
a lot.
really what Yeah, I know, but what really resonated to you and what you think that you're gonna do now to your homes. So thank you, Venus. Thank you, Pinky. I learned so much today.
We appreciate
So
your knowledge, sharing your knowledge.
yes.
Thank you.
The
So we're
pleasure is
also
all ours.
So we're also gonna flash where you can find these products and where you can buy them.
Yeah.
Please check that out after the episode. But life in bullet points. What I learned today: liquid is the most practical sanitation form. It's
For
practical for surfaces. The liquid,
surfaces, yes.
yes.
And let's
The
not forget
smoke,
smoke because it
yeah.
addresses airborne.
Misting
Airborne
naman.
viruses.
misting is just for surfaces, guys, not for human. Huwag maligo sa mist. Masama pala yun.
I really think that's one thing I would like to reiterate to all of our viewers here on Chic Chats. Please be mindful about exposing yourself to these disinfectants, to sanitation procedures that just might kill you. Yeah, exactly. It's in the long run, exactly, because it's carcinogenic. So again, just keep in mind, ethyl alcohol is what's best if you need to touch it. The rest, dilute it with water and let it do its magic in a room with you physically not there. Please, please, please. That's a little reminder, big warning we want to share and make clear to everybody. But for now,
but also, UV, I'm going to add something more. UV is for killing the germs, but you have to do it often. So I'm just going to redo it again. So again, for your best life in bullet points, liquid is for the most practical. That's something that you can touch. It's for your surfaces. Smoke is for the airborne. Misting is just for surface, not for humans. So please be careful about that. UV is for killing the germs, but please, you have to do it often. It's just not a one-time deal. Another thing that I want to leave you guys with is do your research. Make sure you know what's inside the product that you are going to use, especially if you have kids, pets, and your plants. So again, Issa, I learned so much today. You know, I was supposed to buy a misting machine and mist everybody here. So hindi pala siya pwede.
Sa tao. Hindi pwede sa tao. Okay? But again, thank you very, very much. That was Pinky and Venus for their wonderful tips. We'll see you in our next episode. I'm Issa Litton.
And once again, this is Jeanette Ipapo-Tuason. And thank you for joining Chic Chat.